Okay, I'm back. I'm on. All right. I don't think we are muted anymore. I was muted for a bit. I don't know because I forgot to turn this on. I can't really pull it out very far, but I think you can see it now. I couldn't pull this out. But yeah, I just did. So yeah, you couldn't really hear me up until now. If you just to make absolutely certain that because I can't really tell when I'm not muted. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not. Okay. But anyway, as I was saying, um, this is my first stream in a while because I was not. Okay, I already sent you the link. 317 is here one. Oh, I sent you the link to the stream. Whoops. Okay. There we go. All right, so our friend is going to be joining us in a moment. Uh, we'll see what happens and where this stream will go potentially. Um, let's see if he got the mess. Yeah, he did. Oh, he's here. He's here.
What's up?
All right, we are live once again.
Hey, so guess what?
What happened?
Um, I actually don't have anything. I just wanted to say, so remember that video I made?
Um, which one? You've made many videos.
You know that re-upload?
Oh yeah, the gas mask thing.
Yeah.
How's it doing?
Uh, you want to react to it?
I mean, I've already seen every individual part.
Yeah. But you know what I think should, I think would be funny?
What?
You should react to my Super Bowl, the Chiefs are going to win video.
I already saw it.
It's so
It
late.
did not age very well, but I was on your side, so I didn't age very well either.
Yeah. Huh?
Honestly, I didn't even care about the Super Bowl. I just wanted them to lose. I just wanted the Eagles to lose for the exact reason you did.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a. Also, Linnad made me make a commission for him.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
I
let
think
me.
I actually guided him to you. That's pretty neat. Have you sent it to him?
Yeah, he sees it.
Okay, good.
He said I got the hair wrong,
Oh
sadly.
yeah, whoops. Well, you got I think you got mine wrong too, but I don't really mind.
Yeah, I haven't seen that show or played Splatoon.
Oh,
Also, I
oh, you
found a
got hers
meme on.
wrong?
Also, I found a meme on Facebook. Let me show it off on my computer.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Oh yeah, I already saw it. I saw it. One of them was like I forget exactly the franchise, but then one of them was like really out of place compared to the rest. I
Sonic.
tried to go up to where it was.
You're
It's
gonna have to.
way back. Wow, you've sent a lot of stuff to me today.
You're gonna have to present it, aren't you? It's easier to get to on my community tab.
Oh yeah, good point. I might as well screen share if I'm gonna do this.
Okay. So,
Show this window.
wait, I just
Okay.
realized something. You know what else you could look at? You could also
What?
look at your community stats, like your video stats.
You want me to do that live?
Yeah, just to see which. Okay.
Yeah, there's a Sonic book in here.
Okay. Now I don't know exactly why, but from what I recall, the other books make it sound.
Somehow that's worse than Mean Conf and the 120 Days of Sodom.
Well, is it? Oh wait, I just realized what that was.
What?
Okay, so I found this out. Like, it appeared in my recommendation feed a while ago, a video talking about the most controversial Sonic comic. Surprisingly, it's not Sonic Chew. Worse than Sonic Chew.
What?
Just look up Tails Bench. You'll
Okay,
find.
I'm going to stop screen sharing in case it's
Well, then
NSFW.
again, it is not safe for work.
Okay, I'll just look it up. Okay, what'd you say it was called?
Tails bench. The meme, like the
Tails
meme, I think.
BNCH. Oh, there. Okay, I find it. Okay.
You want to know why it's
All
controversial?
I'm seeing is a bunch of Blender pictures of Tails sitting on a bench.
You mean these?
Uh, oh yeah.
The
I'm
reason
not
it's
seeing anything that's
controversial is
super
because
out of the ordinary.
let's just say it does bad. He does bad things to babies.
Okay, I'll take your
That's
word for that. Anyway,
like I remember seeing a video going into detail about it. I refuse to watch that ever again.
maybe send it to me later.
Okay.
We'll
Another.
see what
So
happens.
you know what you should do? Check out
What?
your community stats on stream.
You want me to do that?
Yeah, let's see what the Dobson is. The Dobson one's at.
Oh, you mean you want me to look at Studio? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the Dobson one recently hit 6,000 views. I think while I was out. Video. Okay, we should go by views. Oh, 6,100, 6.1.
Oh man, that's going
It's
to be
gonna
hard.
be my most viewed non-short soon. I can feel it.
Okay. You know what I was planning on making a video about? Well,
What?
reviving a video about?
I think it might.
Concord.
What? Oh,
Concord.
Concord.
The only problem is, actually, what is the only problem? I think the only problem here is I need like to do it. It's going to be a lot more harder since I made that Dobson one when I was during the summer.
Yeah,
You could see why that was easy.
because it was in the summer.
Yeah.
And you still got what, 3 more months of school?
Yeah. The Concord one, you want to know what my personal favorite idea for a joke was?
What?
Okay, so this was going to be during the beginning of the video where I say, let's go back to the beginning, where it shows the dawn of humanity. I'm like, not that far.
Oh, okay.
And
Maybe you should do like this is just an idea, but you should like show a Dawn of Man clip from 2001: A
that's what I was
Space
planning on
Odyssey.
doing.
Oh, okay. Like show the part where he's like slamming the bone.
Yeah. Another thing I wanted to include as a joke was this may be a little bit funny, but you know how one of the people on the Concord team made everyone refer to them as the professor?
Yeah.
That was their pronoun. So I was thinking of instead opening up a dictionary and putting on and showing the page professor and showing that it's not a pronoun. Yeah. Probably not the funniest, but
Do what you want.
yeah. I'm trying to find jokes I can add into the video at the expense of the Concord. Like that game
By the
was
way, want to see something funny I did just to see if anyone noticed? Because technically the Dobson video does fit this criteria. Let's see if I can find the playlist. It should be here. Because technically the Dobson video fits the criteria to be in here.
Oh my god!
And so does the Yandere Dev video.
You know who I think you should do a video on at some point?
Who?
Okay, so this one is probably one of the most divisive people.
Is it Trump?
Well, I would say Trump, but that one would be a hard one to make unbiased. I was more going for someone who it's hard to talk about. I was going for Kanye.
Oh, Kanye.
I have other people ideas. You want to know what my other video idea was? That would be like in the same vein as Dobson's.
What?
Anesian Sarkeesian.
Okay.
You know, the woman behind Gamergate.
Oh.
I was thinking of titling it "The Woman Who Ruined Everything."
Yeah.
The thing with
Honestly,
that
I don't.
You want to know what the thing with that video is? I was going to bring up her good points, but show how she mishandled them.
She really did. I think.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know anything about Gamergate.
Like, there were
and I don't
actually
really
good
care.
points she made, and that was something not many people brought up, except for Think Before You Sleep in some of his videos. was, yeah, she made good points, but she brought them out in the worst way possible.
Um,
It's like it's like Dobson, and when he's right, but he does it in the worst way possible, right?
well, he's right, but at the same time, he's done the wrong thing in the past.
Yeah, fair point. Plus, she's kind of a bully. Anita
Yeah.
Sukar's. Yeah, honestly, the more you learn about her, the harder it is. I don't know. It's hard to feel bad for her, but at the same time, like I feel like if she never existed, the bad stereotypes about feminism never would have existed.
Well, I think there's a lot going into when stereotypes are created.
Yeah,
Like a lot more than
ironically,
just
she
one
made a
person's.
web series about stereotypes. Yeah. You know what else I discovered?
What?
Jim Sterling. I was also planning on doing a video on him. Probably, I have scrapped it though because I don't know, just haven't really found any way to do research on him.
What about the Hassan video that's been in discussion for almost a year now?
Yeah, the Hassan video. I don't think that's ever going to see the light of day.
It's
I
not.
mean, then again, I do think Hassan. You want to know what the worst thing Hassan's ever done was?
What?
One of his arguments was, okay, so it's better for rich girls to be assaulted by rich men than for poor girls to be assaulted by rich men. I'm like, isn't it better if no one's assaulted by rich men?
It is better if no one is.
Yeah, there's a lot of other things Hassan has done, such as he literally spoke to a terrorist on one of his streams and compared him to a beloved anime character.
Which one? Is it someone I would know?
Luffy, but you probably don't like One Piece, so.
One Piece is kind of over. To be fair, I've only ever seen the first two episodes, but it didn't really pull me in.
Yeah. Besides, you know what I've also found out?
What?
Okay, so this may come as a shock to you, but so there is this one guy who I actually think may have had a hand in kind of making anime and manga, and he's not Japanese.
Who are we talking about?
You know the Donald Duck comics from the 40s?
Actually, I think by that logic, you could say Walt Disney because he pushed animation far in the first place, and without
Oh,
that, there
yeah,
wouldn't be
yeah.
as much
It's a
anime.
shame Walt Disney's kind of a jerk.
Yeah, he was, but I feel like
You
he's
can't
one
really.
of those ones where we can acknowledge his flaws, but also appraise his creations independently.
Yeah,
He's a
who
lot like the founding fathers in
Yeah,
that way.
that's mostly because he's dead. It's easier to separate the art from the artist when they die.
Yeah. I wonder if that's what it's going to be like for someone like John Kay when he dies.
John Kay. Well, I don't like Ren and Stimpy, so
Ah, yeah.
you know what else I've discovered?
What?
Okay, so this is gonna shock you, but John Kay was responsible for Nickelodeon allowing shows like SpongeBob, which
I know. He was a necessary evil. I'll say that in his favor. He was a necessary evil.
Yeah, but Ren and Stimpy still is overrated. It's
Yeah.
just gross.
I mean, say what you will about him and even his shows, he really did have at least a positive impact on the animation industry at the time.
Yeah.
Granted, everything he's done since Ren and Stimpy has been undisputedly bad, but
Yeah.
what he did at the time.
I don't know if this is confirmed or not, but I remember seeing in like a video that Matt Groening was like friends with not John Kay, but like Epstein at one point.
Oh,
I'm not sure if this was true or not. Like I don't remember if that video actually existed, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I remember seeing that. I very much doubt that's actually the case, though.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way.
I really hope that's not the case.
Yeah, but you know what else I've learned that's kind of a little stupid?
What?
You know how Concord, that game that was a failure?
Yeah.
Guess what? Sony switched CEOs because of it.
Oh, well, I can't blame him. Didn't the Secret Service switch the head after Trump almost died last year?
Yeah, but
it's sort of like that, actually.
technically
albeit in
speaking,
a
that
much
was
less
more because
serious extent.
that was kind of important because I don't think it would look good if they still had the guy who almost got a president killed at their team.
Yeah. Hey, want to see
Say what you
something
want
cool
about
I
Trump.
discovered how to do today? Let's
You
see if I
discovered,
can still find it.
you discovered something on the View.
No, I discovered something you can do here today. Let's see. I'm not sure if I can still get to. Maybe you have to be like not on stream to do this, but I found a way to curve the visuals.
Oh yeah, I know how to do that too, but it's a lot different since I do it on my computer.
Well, you
So
can curve like the sides of your
yeah, I
camera.
know how to do that as well.
I'm looking for it. I can't seem to find it again. I
I
thought
I
that was
could,
really cool, which is a shame.
I
Oh
mean I
wow.
okay.
That's
Anyways,
not what I was trying to do.
another thing I found out that's probably going to intrigue you.
Yeah.
Okay. You know how that you know what I've realized?
Yeah. What?
Imagine if we never heard the name Chris Chan ever again after that, Sonic thing.
If as in if Chris never became a lolcow?
Yeah, imagine what would happen,
Well,
right?
there would probably be no such thing as a lolcow, at least not in the traditional sense.
Yeah,
I feel like every single time the farms try to push a new lolcow, they're trying to make it the next Chris Chan.
yeah,
But it never succeeds because there will only ever be one. I think Daniel Larson's probably the closest we've ever come, but even then, I think he just falls short.
yeah. Honestly, I don't know why Chris Chan is such a interesting figure. Wait,
Probably because we've basically seen almost half of his life unfold at this point,
yeah. You know what else
and
I found out?
we've basically made his life go the way it went.
Yeah, it's like the Truman Show.
Exactly.
It's like the Truman Show, but Truman's an unlikable protagonist.
Yeah, it's basically a demented version of the true, even more demented version, I should say.
Part of me has a feeling that. So I hear conspiracy theories that his life was a social experiment by the government.
Mhm.
Like these aren't. I don't think so, but I saw that in like one of my comments on that Chris Chan video I posted.
You mean the one about all his news clips?
Yeah, someone was like, at this point, I would not be surprised if this wasn't some large social experiment. Honestly,
Probably
at this point,
not, but that would be pretty funny. You know, I think at one point in a last ditch effort, I think in like 2009 or 2010, in order to actually, you wouldn't believe me if if I told you, but I should pull it up.
what happened? Oh, I have to see.
This is one of my favorite videos of his.
Better than the My House.
Not quite as good as my house,
Oh,
but
this one I've
basically, you
seen
know what he
that.
tried to do? He basically tried to make a video saying, "I'm a normal person, and I was trolling you this whole time." And I truly believe, if he had just stopped after posting that video, even if people found out that that was fake after the fact, I truly believe he would have gone down as the greatest troll in internet history, but instead, the next video he posted was business as usual. That broke the illusion.
I found some. It sort of
Okay,
reminds me of the 2 Steps Ahead video.
okay. Hold on. Be quiet for a sec. That's the good ending.
The good ending, indeed. You know what? I found something
He got
funny.
the bad ending.
It's like the. You know what? Hey, there's a movie I found that's kind of in a shocking way. It's not Chris Chan related, but
Okay.
It's sort of like the only way to get a good ending is to just turn off the movie.
What is it?
Funny games. Funny games.
Oh, I think I've heard it. That's been on my radar. I've been meaning to watch that one a while.
Oh, it's pretty disturbing.
I've heard, but I've
You know what
heard
I
it's
think would
actually
be an
like if you
interesting
can
movie
ignore the
concept?
disturbing part, it's actually pretty good.
You know what I think would be a pretty interesting movie concept?
What?
Picture this. You know how Chris Chan has like multiple videos of himself and such? Picture a movie that's like Chris Chan, but instead of it being Chris Chan, it's a horror movie. Oh wait, it's already. Never mind. You know the Blair Witch Project?
Yes.
You know how that it was
You
actually I
think
think
that I don't see how that's similar to Chris Chan other than found footage.
yeah, Chris Chan is like you know what the scariest thing about him is?
What?
Like the amount of foreshadowing in Chris Chan's story is enough to make even if I recall correctly, One Piece does a lot of foreshadowing. Even that does not compare.
Yeah. You know what
Like,
the saddest thing about Chris is, at least to me personally, outside of everything that's happening, I think it's the fact that, other than the whole mom thing, honestly, I could see myself becoming just like him under the wrong circumstances.
I think everyone could see that.
Yeah,
The,
but
the real tragedy of Chris Chan is just how realistic he is.
I think other than the mom part, I think that I could see myself becoming just like him someday.
Yeah, you know
I
what
hope
I
I'm
think
not
would be.
foreshadowing anything,
It better not be foreshadowing.
but yeah.
You know what I found that might be kind of cool?
What?
Okay, so I thought of a horror movie idea. It's a bit of an interesting concept. Try and wrap your head around it. So picture this. It follows the story of a man who has a strange birthmark.
Oh yeah, I think you told me this. You're
Now,
gonna
this
make
is
it
a
a
little
comic strip after the Mo Ron saga's over.
different from that. It's different from that. This is a movie that was more for a comic. This one, the birthmark instead tells him that something he's going to do will end up ruining everyone's lives around him. So you know what he tries to do?
What?
He tries to do anything but ruin the lives of people. He's like trying to stay as far away from people. Even that ends up going to his detriment. Actually, I don't even know where I'm going with this. Never mind. Do you have a horror movie idea? You want to come up with a horror movie?
I wasn't expecting to be in a pitch meeting today,
Oh, never mind then.
but
Do you want to pitch like a horror movie idea, sort of?
okay. Actually, here's an idea. I was planning to rewatch this movie for my birthday because it's one of my favorite movies, but what if there's a horror movie equivalent to this?
Ted?
Her.
Her. Oh,
The movie where Joaquin Phoenix falls in love with the computer.
I think
What
that
if
already
what if
exists.
there was a movie where like a scary movie where the computer at first seduces the human but then like turns on him and torments him?
Oh, I think that
I think
already
that'd be a
exists.
pretty solid idea.
I'm trying to think. Does that? I had a horror movie idea. Picture this. It tells the story about a guy who has. It tells the story about an undead hitman
Okay.
who is on a quest to kill a guy and his family, the guy who killed him and his family. And like this undead hitman is stalking them to the end of time.
Okay.
Pretty disturbing concept, right?
I guess so.
And you want to know what the scariest part is?
What?
The hitman disguises himself as other people, and it looks flawless.
So it's like that. I mean, I've never seen this movie, but it's like that It Follows thing.
Yes, but unlike with It Follows, the hitman gets sloppy.
Oh.
Yeah, so the hitman's because he's dead, he like walks kind of slow. I say kind of because he is still able to catch up to protagonist. Let me explain. You know how he's
Well, that
like
just makes him every slasher ever.
yes, but you want to know what makes the hitman interesting?
What?
It's that there are certain moments in the movie where you start to genuinely feel for the hitman.
Oh,
So I was thinking, what if the hitman were to do something like, okay, so I had another idea. What if it was a horror movie about the monster hiding from you?
the monster hiding from you. Okay.
Like the monster,
That sounds like it'd be not really scary though.
what you want to know what makes it scary?
What?
The monster hides from you because it wants other people around you to die.
Actually, that kind of makes it like Monsters Inc.
The monster hides from you so it can attack your friends, family, and loved ones.
Oh,
Basically, the monster wants your family dead, but you to suffer and just live with that.
okay.
I'm trying to think of a horror movie. Can you think of one?
I already thought of one.
Yeah, but like, nah, you thought of one. That's good enough. If you want to think of other
Yeah.
types of movies.
Okay.
So, you want to hear this idea for like a comedy?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's sort of a drama comedy. Picture this. It tells the story about a businessman who keeps failing at everything he sets out to do. Tries to start a business. It fails miserably. Tries to start another one. It fails miserably again. It keeps going on and on like this throughout his whole life. And
That
you want to know
sounds
how
depressing.
yeah, but they keep failing in hilarious fashion. Like he starts a firework business. Guess what?
The fireworks store explodes.
That or none of his fireworks end up going off.
Oh,
Leading to a deadpan joke, right?
yeah.
Or he starts a glass business, but guess what?
The
On
glass will
day
break.
on day one, he opens the store.
And a bull goes through.
Yeah, every one of his businesses fail in horribly funny fashion, and he has to start a new one.
That sounds like a good idea for a show, actually.
Oh yeah, actually it does. You know what we should call that?
What?
How's about we call it? Okay, actually I'm trying to think. How's about entre failure?
Oh, good. That's a great one.
That's a great one, right?
That's an all-timer.
Yeah, I can't think of anything better than entre failure.
Me neither.
And you know what would be the funniest way to end the show?
What?
It ends with him finally succeeding at a business, and then he immediately dies afterwards.
So, like, the last scene would be his funeral.
Yep. And his company gets given to who should be given to?
I guess his business, or maybe his like son, but his son happens to be really business savvy and actually does a good job.
Yeah, that should be the ending.
And like in the credits of the final episode, we see photos of his son succeeding at every single business he failed at.
Oh my god, this is the best show idea ever, right?
Yeah, actually,
It would be a great
I think we
mini
have
series.
something.
Yeah, oh man.
And then like the post credit scene, the final post credit scene would be the entre failure guy in heaven still trying to make a business and failing. And then it cuts down to back on Earth where his son is opening the same business and succeeding.
Okay, yeah, we need to make this into a show. Or maybe a short movie. Like, whatever.
I feel like a show is probably best for this premise.
Yeah, you know what else I thought of as a show?
What?
Okay, so picture this. The world's worst detective, who, you know how in other world's worst detectives, he actually ends up getting the guy?
Yeah.
In this one, the detective ends up getting the wrong guy, destroys all the evidence, and to end it all off, everyone believes he's a genius.
Wow.
And
I
he
feel
has
like
a
that's
pet
been
alligator.
done.
He has a pet alligator because I think you know why.
Yeah, pet alligator because of that particular president.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Mom. I'm just telling you, shed some funny TV show ideas. Okay. Like this one called Entre Failure. Oh my god. Wow, this iced tea tastes weird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do you have any idea for a TV show?
She would be the best at it because she was on TV.
Oh, Yeah, my mom's been on TV. Well, technically reality TV.
Well, it still gives her more experience than us.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. She has her own IMDb page.
I know. That's
I
amazing.
know, and like it's just so bizarre.
I wonder if she has her own serialized profile.
Hmm.
Serialized is basically the TV equivalent to Letterboxd.
I don't know. Imagine if she does. Oh God,
That would be pretty cool.
You know what I found out that may be a funny idea for a show?
What?
Well, I thought of an idea. What if someone were to adapt Chris Chan's life into a movie, like Hollywood production?
I mean, part of me feels like they haven't done that for the same reason as to why he doesn't have a Wikipedia article.
Yeah, it would be
Because, I
too
mean,
long.
I do feel like he
Maybe
is
like a
a
Netflix
significant
TV
enough
series.
person to have those things, but in order to make that happen, you would have to, like, publicly give out a lot of people's personal information.
So you're gonna have to wait till everyone involved dies.
Well, if even then.
Yeah, I know. The other this other thing I found out that might be kind of funny for an
What?
idea for like a movie. Okay, so here's my idea for a movie. Picture this. You know how there's prison movies like
Mm-hmm.
Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah.
Picture that, but as a comedy.
I'm sure there have been funny prison
Yeah,
movies
yeah,
before.
there probably have been
I'll look it up actually.
funny prison movies. Oh God, I forgot that existed.
Funny
You know what I
prison
think?
movies.
You know what
Let's
I think
see.
would
I
be
don't
the
know if.
ultimate. You want to know what I think would be the
Oh
ultimate?
yeah, Chicken Run. I've seen that.
Oh
We'll go
yeah,
with that.
Chicken Run. Oh, I forgot that existed.
That's a pretty good movie.
You know what I think would be a funny idea for a spoof game? Because apparently
What?
those don't exist. Like, why haven't we made spoof games yet? I mean, then again, there are parody games, but like spoof games.
I feel like.
Imagine someone made a COD spoof game. But you want to know what the intriguing part is?
What?
It's like COD, but it's more of a story mode game. That
You know. I
yeah.
feel like the South Park games are kind of spoofs of their genres.
Yeah, you're right.
But that's all I can really think of. And that's
Yeah.
not including the one that came out last year that I heard wasn't very good. The other two. The Stick of Truth and the Fractured But Whole.
Wait. What about Snow Day? I thought that was the.
No, that one. I don't. From what I mean, I haven't played it myself, but it
I
doesn't
mean, from what
look
I've
like it's.
seen, it reminds me a lot of like Team Fortress, Plants vs Zombies, like crap.
That one just felt like a cash grab because it had been 7 years since the last game.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I felt like, you know.
Yeah,
And
you know
I
what
heard, unlike the
isn't a
previous
cash
two
grab?
games, the
You know what
creators weren't heavily involved with it.
You know what I think would be a cool idea for a South Park game?
What?
Picture this: Five Nights at Freddy's, but South Park.
I'm sure some loser with no time on his hand has made that.
I'm pretty sure some losers made a FNAF of anything, except
I'll look up to see if that's happening.
Okay, wait. What about our lolcow Five Nights at Freddy's?
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, it's happening.
Oh wow, I guess they don't. I can't find it anywhere.
Oh man, you know what I think would be cool?
What?
Okay, so I thought of this movie idea. Okay, so let me try and explain it. You know how there's animation, how it's very levels of quality?
Yeah.
Like there's really good quality, then there's subpar quality. Well, I thought of the lowest grade quality of animation ever. I call it stop motion without the stop. I call it go motion. Let me explain it like this. Let's say I have two pieces of paper of drawings. I proceed to do something like this. Hey, look, I'm the state of Illinois. I'm having so much fun just dancing around.
Wow. You just made a Cuphead video.
Drawings that you videotape you moving and voicing over doing stupid stuff.
Wow. I just realized you just made a Cuphead video.
Oh my god,
Stand it.
no! I did. Wait a minute, Cuphead's
The
already
student has
beat me to
become
the
the
punch!
master. The
What?
student has become the master.
Cuphead's already beaten me to the punch.
He has? How?
Because he thought of that before I did.
I know, but I'm saying, like, I think he's doing that before you ever discovered him, but I think you actually, I think the fact that you've done his shtick means the student has become the master, as in you followed him and then did it.
Oh, you know what I
That's what
think
I'm
would be
trying to
kind of
say.
funny?
What?
What if I were to do a movie that's like rock, paper, scissors, sort of? It was like go motions, rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
So it was going to be like, so here's how the plot goes. All three of them were just living in peace and harmony, but then paper betrays rock,
All right.
leading to scissors going on a revenge quest to kill paper. And then he kills paper by crumpling him up and throwing him in the garbage can. And the movie ends with scissors walking off into the distance. That's it.
Okay.
I may record that. That may be like a short film I make after stream.
Can I voice someone in that?
Yeah, sure. You could voice the whole characters.
Okay.
You just go crazy. There's no script. You just go crazy. Say whatever. As long as it's funny, it goes. I'll like record the footage, and then you like you even add in some sound effects with your voice.
That's scissors snipping.
And paper. You should make a sound effect for all of them walking.
Bum 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 bum. Bing 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 bing. I hope you can tell who's who.
Yeah, I can tell who's who. What's the boom 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 rock?
Yep.
What's the scissors?
No, that was paper.
And what's the boop 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 boop?
That was scissors.
I think that's fine. We should record. I'll record that after stream.
Okay.
You basically, I'm gonna like collect some materials for this video. And you wanna know what'd be funny?
What?
Okay, so you voice over everything in it. Like you give everything sound and such. So yeah, I do the visuals, you do the sound. That's how
we do it?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
unless you want to like take turns, but I think that would take a while.
I feel like I'm probably better with sound anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, after stream, let's work on that garbage movie.
All right. Okay.
All right. So how long do you think we should make that? Like
Maybe 5 to 10 minutes.
10 minutes. That sounds funny. Like the whole thing is just us living the most absurd story ever.
Hello, Infinity Deck recipes.
Oh wow. You know what I think I
Got
just
someone on
realized?
stream.
What?
We got a watcher now.
Oh, that's cool. Hey. So you want to know what else I discovered?
What?
Okay. So I found this thread on Twitter. I think you may have seen it before. The artists should draw their comfort characters punching Nazis thread.
I'm
Apparently,
not sure.
a bunch of people
Hi
saw
again.
that. So, yeah. Wow. Hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Okay. So, just for the sake of it, what would you give Rock's voice?
I was thinking something a bit similar, but with an accent. It's me, Eddie. Hello, Eddie.
Hey, Eddie. Wonder who Eddie is. Do you know an Eddie?
No, maybe. Do you?
Me? No. Okay, so here's my plan. Since we're going to be doing this over text, the voiceover.
Okay.
I was thinking, what if I record random scenes, you voice over them, then I go back to recording new scenes.
I accidentally said it twice. Oops. Okay.
It's fine. I've done more embarrassing typos.
I have two.
Yeah. typos. Wonder if there's a voice equivalent to typos.
Yes, there is. It's called Joe Biden. Edward.
Edward. Edward Scissorhands.
We were talking about scissors, actually.
Yeah, what do you think Scissors' voice would be?
I am scissors. I am mad at paper.
What do you think Papers would be?
Oh, I don't know why scissors are so mad at me. All I did was just flow in the wind.
All
Maybe
right.
he's mad at. Maybe he's mad. Scissors is mad at paper because it was really cold one day in a blizzard, and Scissors was trying to light the fire, but paper was flying around in the wind and lands on top of the chimney and makes the smoke come down and ruin the fireplace.
Oh God, that.
You think that's a good start?
I don't know. Like, my idea was Paper betrays Rock by pushing him off a cliff.
No, my name is Edward from NES or NEHS. I think you do know this person.
Me?
Yeah, I think you do know this person.
Edward from NEHS. Hi Edward. Must have forgotten you, but sorry. When we're at school tomorrow, I guess you could say hi or something. What do you think? So yeah, at school tomorrow, I guess you could say hi or something. But yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to update me on that one.
Yeah, maybe we could take a photo together or something. Either way, yeah. So you know how this rock paper scissors movie will go?
Yeah.
You know, so it starts out with them all friends, then paper betrays rock, then scissors kills paper. It's just a stupid film.
Nah, I dropped out.
You dropped out.
Well, I guess that's not happening.
Yeah. Yeah, I doubt I know any Edwards, and I doubt any Edwards know me.
Okay.
So, yeah. Besides, I don't really feel comfortable. I mean, if he knows what school I go to, I don't really feel comfortable.
Probably why you haven't seen me recently.
Okay. Well,
I don't know why. I don't think you've doxed your school at any point, and neither have I.
What the heck is happening? Could you give us like a hint as to what you do, so I can at least see if I remember anything? Like, have you done anything? Like, I'm trying to remember. Like, are you famous for something at the school?
I know I was famous for stuff in my school.
Like what?
Well, this is before your time, but I rickrolled the whole school once.
You know what I was famous for at the school?
What?
I created a commercial for it.
Oh yeah, I think you showed it to me.
Yeah.
I recognize some of the people in there.
Yeah, you know what else I think I'm famous for at that school?
What?
Probably having a YouTube channel.
Well, I do too, and a lot of the people that I knew there know my channel.
Yeah, but I doubt you upload as much as I do. Okay.
I normally am at lunch and sleep a lot in the hallways.
Yeah, that explains why I don't know you. Okay. Well, either way, sorry, but
Well, you're here and that's cool.
Yeah, you're here and that's cool. If you want, you can go check out my channel and subscribe and maybe comment, and maybe I'll start to get to know you better. Is that too much?
I think he also has I would never resort to this, although we'll see where things go, but he also has a Discord.
Oh, I deleted mine.
We met at lunch, I think. You met him or me? I think I think he's probably talking about you now.
Okay. I deleted my Discord because I don't want to actually go into detail.
I think you showed it to me today. What happened? You deleted it because of that?
Yeah.
Well, you do have an X as well, so you can get into contact there.
Yeah, you can contact me on X, but
Kick. You have a Kick, right?
I don't really go to Kick that much since it's just live streaming.
Oh, he's already subscribed to you, he says.
Oh, you're already subscribed. That's awesome. Maybe you should comment sometimes so that way I know I could recall you easier because believe it or not, but when people comment on my videos, I actually get to know them better.
Me too, actually.
Like, I don't know why, but like when people repeatedly comment on my stuff, I know them a lot better.
Me too.
Like,
I
actually
recognize my regulars pretty well.
yeah, like there's this one guy. Now I'm not gonna like go into details, but from what I can recall, he's a pretty awesome dude. From what I've seen, he's. I would like to say details, but that would probably be a bit offensive. Like there's this one guy. I don't know how to describe him. He plays sword game, swords.
I comment on your community posts sometimes, he says. I guess not frequently enough.
All right, let me go check my community posts then.
Maybe you just didn't notice. Maybe do it more frequently and he'll notice because, you know.
Yeah, frequent commenters are usually the ones I notice a lot. Okay, I'm checking in my comments now. Oh wow. Crap, it's frozen.
Oh, gee, really?
This always happens. Oh, here's the guy. This guy. He's pretty based. Can you read his username?
I can't. I'll try to put you in full screen. All right, you're on full. Put it. Ars Nova 258.
Yeah, he's a pretty based dude.
You'll have to send me a link to his channel when this is over.
I will. I'm looking for this guy's comment. Yeah, man, why is it so hard to find? Oh, don't select that. Don't. Yeah, I don't delete. This is hard. Anyway, so yeah, I don't see any of your comments. Sorry, guess I have too many.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's definitely good. You know what I found out though?
What?
Oh, Lynette just shared my artwork.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
I'm not surprised he posts anything and everything with Callie.
Yeah. You know what? I found something kind of funny.
What?
Okay, so, I've never really played Splatoon, but you know what I've realized about it?
What?
It's a race war for kids.
I mean, that's not entirely inaccurate.
Yeah. I don't even get. Yeah, whatever. But I mean, that is just a gross oversimplification of
I mean, that's true.
Yeah, you can grossly oversimplify things to the point where it takes on a whole new meaning, like Mrs. Doubtfire.
A guy dresses up as a woman to get with kids.
Exactly.
That's the premise of the movie. But it's a really great movie that doesn't come off as creepy when you watch it.
Yeah. Surprising. Yeah. You know what's insane though?
What?
When I said that description before there was stuff like Drag Queen Story Hour, meaning that it was, I don't know. I don't know if I predicted it or not, but I said that before that when I was watching this movie back in like 2022. I mean, that may have been happening before then, but whatever. The point is, there's tons of things I predicted, by the way. Like, I predicted the Gregory's a robot theory,
Did you know that I predicted COVID?
Oh my God, you
know, I
did?
said back at the very end of 2019, I said to my high school history teacher, I said, hey, did you know there was an awful plague in 1720, 1820, and 1920?
Oh yeah, I heard. Oh yeah.
I'm not joking. You might think I'm joking.
You were
I'm
a
not.
prophet. You were a prophet.
I said that there was a horrible plague in 1720, 1820, and 1920. And there was, and I told my history teacher that. Guess what happens?
Yeah, I know. You know what else I kind of had a prediction of?
What?
I kind of said this was a bit controversial, but when I was on first grade and on the school bus, I think this was okay, let me think. When Trump first got elected?
Yeah.
back then, I heard some kids saying how much they hated Trump, which it's concerning now thinking about it, how kids back then were talking about politics.
Well, they
But
all
apparently I said, hey, I'll make a bet that he gets shot at least once.
you won.
Yep. Still haven't received my
Granted,
$20.
8 years later, but
I deserve some money now. I want
go
my
find
money.
that kid.
There's tons of other things I sort of predicted, but yeah, that one was definitely the most concerning one for me. I was like, did I jinx myself? Did I?
No, you got it right. Granted,
Like, I
albeit
deserve
not
some
while he was
cash for
president, but
that.
still.
I deserve some cash. Wait, do I get 20 or 40?
I don't remember.
Like I
don't know
said,
if
he
that
gets
was-
shot at least once.
Well,
He
at
gets shot
least
at
once
twice.
means that a second time wouldn't really add to it.
Yeah. You know what
So
else
I guess you just
found
get
kind
20.
of funny? You know what else I think I may have sort of predicted?
What?
Okay, so my mom posted on Facebook with me saying, "Oh wait, no, that should I don't think that predicted anything." But I did call Governor of Illinois Pritzker.
Yeah.
I called him Governor Pretzel. Imagine
Wow.
if our governor was a walking sentient pretzel.
That'll be funny.
Still would probably do a better job than most politicians.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
I think that's enough for today. How about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go work on that movie idea.
All right. This has been Two Sheds. I've had a fun time. See you
Yeah.
next time, whenever that.